Hi guys, we are in Manzoni and we are so much excited. We have just concluded our training
With the Gavin.
with Gavin. It's a guy who goes to the States anytime he wants. And like us, the fire can go is Machakos.
Manzoni Lodge.
Manzoni Lounge. Yeah. Oh, this is nice.
So this is Manzoni. This is Manzoni.
This is Lillian, eh?
Yeah, that's Lily. Lily, you're tired, eh? Sorry about it.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
nice.
This is Bosco, the motivator. Bosco motivator. Or moving wheels. That is his channel. Anytime you want to watch something interesting, go to those two.
Now the bike you see here belongs to my friend, and here is my friend. He can tell us what is his name, and I can see a big machine here. I mean, behind there you can see so many vehicles, but this man has decided to use a motorbike. Kindly tell us about yourself. Who are you?
Yeah, my name is Isaac. My channel is called Isaac on the Bike. Yeah, I ride. As I said, my bike is not a very big bike. It's only 250cc. But yeah, I was able to ride it for almost 417 kilometers on my clock from my homeland in Homa Bay, Mbita, up to this place. Because I felt, why should I use a vehicle and I have a bike? And yet I love riding. So yeah, I left at around 9 and had a 1 hour lunch break. But by 4 o'clock, I was already here in Manzoni. So it wasn't a very tiresome journey. I enjoyed myself.
Tell us a little bit about your channel. What do you do apart from just riding the bike?
In my channel, I share experiences. There's so many beautiful places in Kenya that people are not seeing, especially along the lake Victoria, on the islands, and the rural places of Kenya. There's so many beautiful things that people have not experienced. So in my channel, that is what I specialize in. Just taking people to the back roads, the rough roads, the different hotels that we may be having, and so on and so forth. So it's generally an adventure-filled channel. But I also review different bikes, and so far I've been able to review this one fully, ridden it for like 27,000 kilometers, and did reviews on what you expect from a Kibo 250. And I can tell you it's a good bike.
It seems you love bikes so much. Do you consider possibly purchasing a vehicle for yourself in terms sometimes to come?
Well, as it is, actually, I have a vehicle, but many people don't even know that I have a car because I'm always on my bike. I've left my car for my wife, unless I'm taking my family out and the children. I'm always on my bike because I love riding. I just love riding. So yeah, I have a vehicle.
What makes this bike different from any other bikes? I know in Kenya there are so many bikes like Boda Boda, and this one looks a bit different. Actually, I admire it. What makes it unique?
It is quite unique. One, it is an off-road bike. Very, very capable on the off-road, the rough roads, the back roads of Kenya, muddy, stony, and the rocky roads. It's very, very capable. If you look at the rims, you'll see that it doesn't have the alloy. It is wire rims. That kind of rim is very good for off-road riding. It's the most effective one. The front tire is also big, 21 inches, while the back one is 18. So that lift gives it the lift so that it can climb over uh, barricades and rocks and just push you through the mud. The chain is also quite thick, so gives you a better pull. And the rear tire is very, very, it has knobs. It's very knobby, so that it gives you good traction even in the mud situations or the rainy situations. So yeah, that's something that's unique about it.
Okay, thank you so much. And what are your plans for your channel? Because I know sometimes you ride with other bikers to different places. What would you want to tell us? What is your plan for the future?
My plan for the future with my channel is to grow it more and involve more family-friendly content,
Okay.
like including more riders from other areas. I remember there's a time we rode with the Kisumu uh, riders in a group called Born to Adventure. We went from Kisumu all the way to Turkana to Elia Springs and back. I think that's one of the longest rides we've ever had, and all of us were on bikes. And such family-friendly content is what I expect to grow more in my channel and diversify as time goes by. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Isaac. I'm so much excited, and I will ask you the last question.
Yes.
Now, one of the key things that people fear so much is accident. There are so many accidents of borders,
Yes.
and people fear buying motorbikes. What are some of the safety precautions that you know and you exercise just to make sure that you're safe as you ride this motorbike, especially for the long distance?
What a good question. Riding is not only sitting on the bike, starting it and going. Riding starts from when you dress up and put on your gear in the house, step out and take your bike. The entire episode until you come back and remove your gears, that entails riding. I encourage people to have good riding gear. Number two, to have good rain gear. I have uh, an armored jacket with a spine, shoulder, and elbows protection. I have got gloves that are leather with the knuckle plastic protection. I also have boots. I also have a riding pant that is reflective so that I can be seen easily along the road. On top of that, I've got a rain gear that I put on when I get into rainy situation, a waterproof pant that I also put on, so that when I ride, even in the rain for like an hour on, I'm never wet inside. I'm always dry and warm. Now that is very important.
Mhm.
I also have a helmet that is uh, a certified helmet, not the yellow ones, people. I have a certified helmet that
You know, I love yellow, so you don't have a yellow one of good quality.
I doubt the yellow ones with good quality, but we can paint for you one in moment. But yeah, if you want to ride and you want to ride safely, buy a helmet that starts from 9,000 going up. Those are quality helmets. Mine is a Viper helmet that took me down around 12,000 just to have it. But I'm sure my brain is protected, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about the gears now.
Um, this bike is a 5-gear bike.
Mhm.
It goes like most of the Hondas. One gear down, then neutral, then the rest of the gears are up. It's a bit different from the common borders, but it is a very, very nice bike. It has got a dashboard that indicates almost everything: the speed, fuel levels, the time, temperature of the engine. And something that people may not know so much about Kibo is that it is oil cooled. It has an oil radiator right underneath here.
Oh, sure.
That oil from the engine goes in, it gets cooled, and then goes back to the engine through the other pipe. So that is something people don't know about it. So it's a nice bike. But on top of that, personal safety, using safety gears when you're riding. Number three, taking a medical insurance cover. Just in case it happens, you are covered. Let's not just ride for the sake of it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, guys, that is it from my brother Isaac. And thank you, Isaac, for taking your time just to share with us more about the bike.
It is well.
And I'm hoping very soon we will be making more content so that we can be able to show people more about us.